Welcome to another episode of Talks with KG, where we keep it real and nothing else but real. And tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing who I would say is my opinion, one of the most underrated artists in our young industry. You know, we have a group of young artists emerge in the past, let me say, 8-9 years, but this specific artist, I would say, was the first to kind of break the ice, because it had a time where we wasn't really seeing the youths and them getting forward, you know? And then we see the artists emerge and bust way, and he inspire a whole generation after that to do the thing same way. I want to introduce to the platform Turner.
Hey, blessed.
Well, go on, my brother.
Humble.
Yes, I. No, you see, I say you was the first. A lot of people going and say, nah, and all kind of thing. But they ain't going to understand what I really mean.
Right.
Well, let me explain to them what I mean, right? It had a time in the industry. Now, as a student of the game, I just always say this, I just observe the industry, from a very different outlook. The things I just look at, sometimes I feel like I'm the only man who's seeing these things. So on my show, I interviewed Orlando. And I telling Orlando certain things that I see he went through in his career. And he's shocked. He can't believe that I see them things now, boy.
Right.
Because I just observe every detail about artists. That is what I do in the show today.
Right.
Because I believe I had the knowledge of a lot of, especially ones in we generation.
Right.
I believe I have a certain amount of knowledge. I go tell you some things and you're going to be shocked. You're going to be like, wait, boy, kid, you remember that? Right? But back to what I was saying. It had a time when we was only seeing the older artists and them. Trinidad wasn't even a thought yet. It had no Trinidad, nothing. And the complaint was, oh, them bossing no youths. When last all they boss a youth. Especially in, not the soca world, but just in the dancehall thing or the reggae thing.
Yeah.
You wasn't seeing nobody with that kind of vibes getting that forward.
Yeah.
And I remember one day, we see a viral video with you with a speaker and he was freestyling or whatever he was doing. And from that day on, you bust on the scene and everybody know who was Turner.
Yeah, man.
And it's after that was when you literally start to see more youths start to bust. Because Trinidad didn't come too far after that. Who bust first? You or Voice?
Voice bus before.
Voice bust right, so it was like the same year or the year after. I remember Voice was really like,
Voice was,
you know,
maybe 2 years before me. Probably.
right,
Yeah, that
in the
was.
soca.
Yeah.
Right. And then as I say, you come now with the dancehall and the reggae kind of vibes, and it was like, wait, boy. So we could sing dancehall, we could sing reggae. Look, Turner, pull a rhythm from YouTube. You think I was talking about that and all? When I was talking earlier about the Trinidad Killer,
Right.
and I was saying, back in them days when we was coming up and we wasn't getting the help of the certain producers and whatever, we used to go on YouTube and pull long rhythm.
Of course.
And you know about that.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand? Yeah. So it just goes to show. So as I say, we see this video and Turner boss way. And as I say, you inspire a lot of people now even more. Because even though we was trying, when we see you get through, when you were singing things like, where you are, dog, we say, dog, the man catch it, boy, the man connect, boy. You dig? We could do that too. And I believe
Right.
that I will really push men more. I sure Swanee and all could agree. It's Turner. You understand? We
Yeah.
watched, and then you come from the ghetto, bro, God.
Yeah, man.
So you's one and we.
Of course.
You understand? So we see that miracle
Yeah.
happen with you now, boy. Right? So I want to get your flowers bad, bro. They say I shouldn't get man flowers, but fire burn that.
Fire burn
Understand?
that.
We not like man, brother.
Yeah.
But again, your flowers, you understand? If certain people never observe that for themselves, when
Yeah.
they watch the show, they're going to be like, for real? You know? For real.
Love
You
and
dig?
respect,
So
man.
big up yourself, brother.
Same way we get that love to
Yeah.
Potensky as well, you know?
Right, but
Yeah.
of course. I mean, a lot of people inspire the thing.
Yeah,
Don't get me
man.
wrong. But tonight I giving you your flowers.
Hey,
When
grateful,
Patinsky
man.
come here, I go tell Patinsky what he do and all too because he inspire a whole different energy at the thing. Same
Yeah,
way
man,
too.
big up
You dig?
Potensky, man.
Big up everybody who set the platform now.
Yeah, man.
You dig? So, for the people that don't know who's Turner, let me start from the very beginning. Where you're born and grow, that kind of vibes, you know? Where Turner come from?
Okay, well, Turner came from Silat's part and mostly Simbabs. You know, and from Simbabs we lived Simbabs a while, and then I left Simbabs and went straight to move aside by my uncle and them due to circumstances.
So you're a tongue man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What a
Strictly.
strange environment.
Yeah.
But not really strictly alone, you know. My life is like a moving scene now, boy.
Right.
You know how God work with me is like, here, you might know where you're going, but I will guide you.
Right.
But I will move you too.
Yeah.
I would rather be working now. Some things you ain't even know going to happen, but it go happen. Because of where you're pushing,
Right.
or where you focus on.
Correct.
You know, so...
How was childhood in growing up as a Silat Sultan, that kind of vibes?
Now, well, when I say Silat, I would say like, okay, I used to be in Silat at that time where I'm going back and forth from Laventille. That's where I
to
can
Silat.
remember, you know.
Right.
But I was mostly up in Simbabs, mentally,
Right.
right? So big up to the people up there who know me. And update rough and tough. You know, you had to be strong.
Right.
You know, as a man who had to be living there at a time when my father ended up in prison and I didn't know he in prison at the time.
You didn't know he was in prison?
Yeah, until people up there say, hey Turner, you know your father in prison.
So your father wasn't living with you?
He was living with me at the time, but when he was in
And
prison...
he just disappeared?
Yeah, and
But they ain't telling you, well...
But neighbors come and tell
Neighbors
me
telling you.
who was good with him. Blessed to baby, Miss Baby. She was like a mother to me. Because he wasn't around for 5 years. Eh? And
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. We really tell the story too much, but you're getting a classic here. You know, because for 5 years, Miss Baby taking care of me, and I still downstairs in the house with my father renting from a lady upstairs. And it really occurring too. So we used to light candle at that time.
Yeah, no
You
current.
understand? So I said dress up by Miss Baby. She used to make sure and take care of me. Feed me, clothe me, everything, but I stayed in the house by myself. From day now, my father came out. When he came out, I was happy, of course. But at the same time, he went down a certain road, you know, for the passion and love of woman. So women, you know, was my father's biggest weakness. But
Right.
respectfully, you know, he died from HIV AIDS. So I saw that with my own eyes to see how my father was processing and what he was going through, the pain and everything.
Right.
So I advise every youth out there, caution all yourself.
Yeah, for real.
You know, humble yourself,
Yeah.
try to live. You know, but at the same time, my father was a loving father still because my father is a man of music. You know, every day me I hear music, video me I see everything. My father make sure and carry me by my family and them.
He was a man of music.
Yeah, he liked to dance. Break dance was the thing long time with them men. Whoever in that era, they could vouch for that.
Right.
You know, man, that totally the man could spin on his head.
Right.
I ain't all of that. I need my neck. You understand? But at the same time, yeah, my father was loving too because with the less he had, he make it do now.
Right.
And from there now, when my father came and died with that.
So he passed away from HIV
Yeah.
at what age? Like how old he was?
Me, well, I believe I could have be all 8, 7, 8, 9, all them age. Yeah, could have been around them age.
So you knew he passed away from HIV at that
Yeah,
age?
me was...
They tell you that?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Long time we used to call it the thing.
Mm.
That was here on the hills.
Right.
They wasn't even calling it AIDS.
Right.
You get the thing. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
People talking in their own slang and code.
So people on the streets was
Yeah,
saying...
but the line, you know what it really is. You know it's AIDS,
your father
because
have
other
it.
people tell you it's AIDS.
Yeah.
But that other slang in the hills up there mentally
Right.
is the thing.
Hmm.
And I used to tell my own father, careful that you get the thing.
Yes, so tell them that?
Yeah, because remember, I see how much woman coming around.
Right. Oh, and them done talking that talk on the streets before
Come
he
on,
get
so
the
I
thing.
said, I had enough sense.
Yeah.
Common sense come before book. So I could then add up what's going on here. You know, but respectfully, my father is a good person to me.
Right.
As in my opinion, my father ain't left me now, boy.
Right.
You know, and it's great to have a father who ain't left you, even if they're in that financial, you know, but they make the best out of what they have. So big up to the fathers out there who just, you know, no deadbeat,
Yeah, no lie.
all them headache talk.
No joke. So
Yeah.
you grew up with your father and your mother, or you grew up with your father alone?
Now I grew up with my father. I mostly see my father at that time. My mother now. My mother, truly to be honest, my father said like keep me away from my mother for some reason. And then I start asking about my mother because come on, I have to have a mother. I know all these women coming here is not my mother.
Right.
Cause I start asking them, you know.
Yeah.
See just now, use my mother.
See, yes.
There's a lot of they coming here to find out who's my mother right now.
Yeah, and you ain't seeing mommy at all.
Although I know that it's not my mother.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was, as a fella, very, you know, I will ask questions.
Yeah. You ain't afraid to talk.
Yeah,
You was
I'm
never afraid to
very,
talk.
You know, very intelligent under the eyes.
Right.
That you might know. But I will ask. I will demand too.
Right.
So I said demand my father. You know, and my father used to never treat me like a little boy in the area we live in now.
Right.
So he said never let me call him daddy and thing. For
Sure.
some reason I find that was strange, but I feel like he was a building for something. You know, God has worked through everybody.
So what you wanted to call him?
No,
By,
Trevor.
By first name?
Trevor was his name.
Right.
Yeah. A.K.A. Turbo. Big up yourself. You understand? But I respect how he deal with me now. In the sense that where love is, where correction is. Yeah, my father didn't treat me unfair.
Right.
You know, I never really feel like I was being treated unfair. Because I was very stubborn too.
So you love your father deeply,
Yeah.
growing up as a youth?
Yeah, mama.
So when he passed, how that change your life? How that affect you?
Well, it affect me both the good and the bad. Because it make me feel sad, but it also make me learn how to deal with that. You know, like to experience it and dealing with it. If you can deal with it,
How you
once,
deal with
twice.
it though? At that age?
No,
You
at
lost your
that
father
age,
you know?
at that age, when I saw my father was wearing my own shirt. Because HIV AIDS now, boy.
He was wearing your what?
My own shirt, I was small.
Oh. Right.
And he was wearing my shirt. One of my shirts he wear for the funeral.
Right.
And I remember that shirt. It's a kind of lily blue shirt. You know? And yeah, it's a tough talk here.
Yeah.
But my father...
Because I mean, I sure, because you grew up with your father, you didn't really grow up with your mother, right?
I grew up with my mother after.
Right.
I grew up with my mother after.
Right, die after. But I mean, in them early days now, losing a father, it come like you lose your mentor, lose
Yeah. Because it's true my father and my mother as well. My mother like rap and all kind of music. She like to sing as well. But through my father, I get to experience different genre of music too now, boy. Like playing in the ears. You know? Down by his granny, all of them playing all kind of bar and all kind of song they're playing, classic. I forget the fella, boy. I had the name the other day, you know, who the song like Baron, the Jamaican Baron. I bet the elders might have a better knowledge of who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, but big up to them soldiers. They learn music and learn how to sing.
So when daddy passed here now, you just had to live with mums.
Yeah. So when I live with mom, and he let me get to see my mother, by the way.
Right.
So I was glad to see mommy. I was real happy. I tell him, hey, it don't matter what's going on with mommy, let me see mommy. Because he said mommy wasn't, you know, my mother was on a nervous breakdown, so she wasn't, you know, on the right track with mental, isn't it? So maybe that's why he used to try to, with whoever he and mommy have. But I still wanted to see mommy because that's my mother. I need to know who is my mother. So I'm grateful that he showed me her too.
Right.
You know, because I love my mother more. And I realized the pain she had to go through too.
Can I go tax,
you ain't know about she pain yet, you know.
Right.
You only know daddy at the time. I'm telling you, as it gets in line to line.
Of course,
You know, so when I get to meet mommy, I realized what daddy was talking about. As the first trial out 11, I said, it would have been 12. A daughter died. My sister died, Liana, rest her soul. You know, so it would be and being the eldest, I mean, it takes a toll on you too, because when they call you a big brother, or if you have a sister who's a big sister, it's a responsibility too. It don't just be because I'm the big brother.
Right.
It don't really be that, boy. It's really be about, you know, more guidance.
Yeah, you was the role models, you was the leader.
Who coming after you.
Yeah.
And my brothers and sisters do look up to me.
I know one
They mightn't say it, but it shows. You know, in reality, by what they're going to do now.
So you had to think about every step you
make. I had to be the... You know, at that time, when I was with mommy now, mommy couldn't really function, but mommy love you. Mommy will clean up her whole house.
Right.
And fix up everything for you. Cook real good, great, beautiful. You understand? Mommy have a best hand.
Right.
Mommy also grew up in an orphanage as well. You know? And due to the fact mommy, when I was staying with mommy, I believe I stayed Mova first when my father died. Yeah.
Right.
And mommy came and take me out of Mova. I was by my uncle and them.
Right.
Mommy come and take me from there. And I see mommy go through some real crucial things. I might not want to speak on all of that. Because I love my mother and respect she, you know.
But she went through a lot.
Yeah. Things where I really want to, you know. But mommy is a loving mother. She's a very joyous person. She make you laugh. Most important, out of pain, mommy does bring laughter. So that's a blessing in disguise, you won't believe it. I love to laugh too.
Right.
I love to make my little jokes already. But at the same time, mommy also, in a way, show you that despite whatever she's suffering, she's a living person now, boy. She can get along with real people just so.
Right.
Mommy will go in some of the areas where they go say hot spot. And mommy know the whole street by next week, yes?
Right.
Or the whole street know mommy. Because mommy just, everybody's mommy neighbor.
She had her vibes.
Yeah, you know, mommy had this old school kind of vibration, boy. I might say, mommy, how you go heal the man, they will kind of see mommy go. And I might dig a horrors because we live in a different kind of, we seen it different too now. From but mommy and them grew up in a way different time. So mommy might see people and say, hey neighbor, what going on? And I know even she don't know the man. But I never got to tell her about neighbor. But the scenes were going on at the time now.
I even know mommy, but I feel like you get a lot of mommy spirit in you now, boy. Because you had that same kind of energy too.
I get a lot of mommy. You understand? When it comes to the laughter and
the energy.
You know, and the energy, and keep yourself up. Regardless.
No matter what you're going through.
Yeah, keep yourself up. Your mental as well. You know, but from there now, I end up being in the home through mommy friend. Mommy used to keep me by she friend at that time. Miss Susan, an ex-mother. You know, we have a lot of mothers there, all you go realize.
A lot of queens.
A lot of queens on my side too. So Miss Susan see it was fitted that I go in her home instead of staying by mommy, because at the time mommy couldn't really balance out all what she doing.
Right.
Because, because of the mental scene with the nervous breakdown now. So she friend put me in the home, and the first home I went to was Christ Trial in Diego Martin. Right?
How old you was?
I could have been almost 10, 11.
Right.
Yeah. 10, all them, 9, 10 going there. I believe I come in Christ Trial. And from Christ Trial, I stay a little while. And they send me to St. Dominic's home in Belmont. Where it's called St. Dominic's home. And I stayed there for at least a good bit of years, boy, from 11 to 18.
Right.
Yeah, good bit of years I stayed in St. Dominic's, Belmont side though. Pick up Belmont people, of course.
Yeah.
And it's like family too. Yeah, man. So the home really guided me a lot though.
And I'm gonna ask you, how was the home? Like, was it
the home guided me a
traumatic
lot.
experience, or it was a blessing to your life? You know?
Well, I'll be real. When I came in the home, I was a kind of fella. I didn't want to go in the home. Bro.
Yeah.
I never really wanted to go in the home.
Yeah, sure.
All the people in the home could tell you I didn't want to be in there. I started to misbehave.
Right.
I didn't see it suited that nobody there should be hitting me. You could correct me, talk.
Yeah.
But don't hit me. From you hit me,
you
got real
bad
problems.
Yeah.
I'll give you real trouble, boy.
Yeah.
I'll pelt you.
Yeah.
I was real stubborn.
Real dread.
I could admit that and accept the past.
Yeah. But I mean,
the past is what making.
no, but right is right, you know. If you're
Yeah.
going at home, I don't think nobody should be hitting you either.
Come on.
That is not no problem. That
You
is just the
understand?
reality of life.
I find I will listen to if you correct me in the right manner.
Yeah.
But if you feel you can beat me,
Don't inflict violence on me, man.
nah, you can't really beat me too much too.
Right.
I kind of rebellious too.
Yeah.
And done they don't want to come in the home. So that problem there. You know now, because I feeling like I go in a little prison in my head when I did now, boy. And inside the, help me with that word before I,
What is that?
say the wrong word, the security firm. What is it called?
Amalgamated? It's amalgamated, ain't?
Or
Amalgamated, me amalgamated.
you see, I
Amalgamated.
didn't even say the name. I going through.
Yeah, son. I never
Right.
write no
The big
no
boy
back
at them
enough. Yeah, son.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, going in one of them bus going to the home was a kind of scene.
What a paying that to go to the home?
You remember it's a family court and it's most of these people working there.
What you say, a
most of
prisoner?
them. Boy, you feel so when
Yeah.
you see the kind of bus in.
Yeah.
And the experience was epic though, but all the trouble though, I as a man just analyze things. I just analyze my surroundings.
Right.
I just analyze what really going on. Where is the good outside? Where is the bad outside?
What I could do here?
Where I could get through it in here since I here now.
Since I here, yeah.
So I get in trouble with a cause behind it. They mightn't see it so. But my skin can't be getting burned, boy. You understand?
No facts is facts no. I don't know if I grew up in a home nobody can lash me.
Yes, I that kind of.
The only person
can't
ever lash
go
me
through that
is my
headache.
mother.
Yeah.
In this whole life.
Yeah, that's why I say
Yeah.
if mommy and daddy beat me,
Yeah.
I take no rest.
Normal, yeah.
You understand? Nobody else can be beating me up.
That's a violation.
Yeah, that's violation. So,
Nah, I
boy,
coach
that
that
headache,
boy. Yeah, I coach
my uncle
that.
beat me now, like when I was small, my uncle beat me. That's the closest because I couldn't
The
do nothing
could
when I
be
was small.
telling, but you're coasting in your head.
Of course, because thy
saying, brother,
family,
use
thy
my
family,
mother,
you know
use
that your
my
brother,
wife, yeah.
that
your mother,
daddy,
brother, or something, yeah.
them was correct a long time.
Of course,
you know,
of
you
course.
could exclude that.
But you're
at the
coasting.
same time, but you're coasting. Well,
You're
I coast
coasting.
here.
To the point where you even like them no more.
I coasting. I
even like
coasting
Uncle
harder
again.
than the coast guard.
Yeah, I sure about that.
Yeah, of course we are the coasting. Because lash is painful.
Yeah.
But from there, the orphanage is a blessing. Some might call it the orphanage. We homies call it a home. If you don't know, it's an orphan. Orphan is somebody who really don't have any parents. A child who don't have no parents.
Yeah.
They lost both parents. You understand? Plenty children, they have parents.
Right.
Just the parents in financial problem or
Right.
mental problem, as I show you. You know, that's how life set now. So, at times I used to question how my mother is and thing, But I realized I was just fragile now, just a child.
Right.
You know, so we were child to say anything. Child go ask anything. Because that is the innocence of you. And I could remember that.
Right.
That I was only asking for just knowledge. Just to know. Not to judge you. But just to have a knowledge of what really going on around.
Yeah.
You know now? So every day I want to question you.
Yeah.
KG.
Yeah.
You know, so better you answer with the question now.
Yeah.
We might look little, but the children are smart
No,
too.
no lie.
Yeah, they'll question you.
Yeah.
So
So is any orphanage where you pick up the music vibe?
not really. I pick up the music vibes
When you
since
come
I
out
was,
the orphanage?
since I was out the home.
We
We singing since
Before the
St.
home?
Babs. Yeah. I singing since I small. In my meantime, while I down the road, and my father wasn't around at the time too, I just be singing, man.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when I was small, I done set my dream.
I know you wanted to be an artist.
I done destined for what I want to be. I don't know in hardship. I tell you, common sense come before book to it.
Right.
You have to know where it is. My surroundings is bad man. Bad people.
Right.
You understand? Everybody miserable in some sort.
Right.
You can't rank on a young boy too, you bust your head.
Right.
You understand? So in the sense I in them surroundings they know. I don't really want to be there forever.
Right.
I mightn't tell my brethren now. Because I know the surroundings. It's only
That's every time I mention it, it's real.
It's real.
Yeah, it's real.
You know now, you don't know what
So
boy
just
really
keeping
is.
that in your heart.
But you're keeping it in your heart and soul that one day Congo by the grace of God, we will fly in that plane, we
do
always
our
see him
thing.
flying over we.
Yeah, boy.
You know that kind of way? And we go be just like any artist who we see out there in the world, shining on TV, who inspire us.
So you was looking up to them days?
Well, a lot of musicians.
At a youth, like when you was now doing your thing and 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, I would say I really was tuning into reggae music.
Right.
Come my father used to play a lot of that. And also soca. It had a lot of soca and calypso. You always hearing that for sure. You know, because we're from Trini.
Right.
Right? So, and rap music, of course. A lot of rap and dance soul. You understand? So, these music was the influence of the Caribbean ever since. So, you know, you grew up on them kind of scene there. And some years, when man grew and left the home now, is when men really start to, I could believe, really taking all the artists on a studying.
Right.
You know, it's like J. Cole saying in his verse, you know, he studied the best, now he's the best or something like that. So, you know, he studied the greatest. So in other words, he search on the best.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. That's what I did. I went and searched upon everything with reggae.
Right. Because you come out of the home telling yourself, I'm going to attack this music thing.
Yeah, because reggae was a big inspiration in Trinidad.
Right. So them
with
days
Jam
like Sasha
Melody,
and them doing the thing.
Sasha, Marlon Asher, Jabami, King David. You know, it's a lot of men, Prophet Benjamin. You know, even Benjai was singing some reggae, Bonji was singing reggae, which one?
Squeezy,
Ziggy Rankin.
Ziggy,
Ziggy Rankin. It had Real Man was Mr. King. Real
King
Man
David.
was, come on, Real Man was in the scene.
Marlon
Gave me
Asher.
inspiration in other music as well.
Yeah.
You know, so that when I really tap into reggae, when I see it have a possibility,
Right.
when I mean tap in to go into singing it, you know, but I was done into it with Sizzle and all who was reggae people from Jamaica.
But when you say I could sing it.
Yeah, well, they gave me an opportunity,
Right.
just, you know, influencers, of course, and they're from Wee Island, who is much greater. So, better fit,
Right.
we could become this. When we hear Marlon Asher song the first time, everybody was like, what is that? And the beat, and everything just line up mad.
Proper, yeah.
Vocals, everything mad. Storyline, mad.
Yeah.
Them thing is inspiration.
Yeah.
You know,
And
so
start to attack it one time.
yeah, so big up to the ones who come before us too.
Yeah. I feel that going to be like the main topic of this whole interview. And I don't remember the ones that come before.
Yeah, big up the
Very
people who come
important.
before us because
You understand?
you won't believe a lot of soca artists as well inspired too, you know. From the Bungies to the Marshalls to the, I'm telling you, a lot of people inspired too, you know. From everybody want you, listen to me. I'm coming to you officially. I'm going through a different stage in life. Low. And ta-na-na-na. You know who's that? You must know who's that, boy. Come on, all you
I know the song, you know.
By Blazer Dan,
yeah, Blazer Dan, yeah.
The great
you pull
Blazer
out that dread
Dan,
one, did I say? You pull out
yeah, man.
I want that. We forget, but there's a
big one.
Yeah, big tune.
And the man say, rags on stage. To see that fella there, big inspiration. Although he went on a different journey, but when it comes to vocals and mixing it up and her soul in it, big up Blazer Dan.
Yeah. Ground music.
And knowing that he's a ground man,
yeah, ground music.
better fit.
Yeah.
To come in soca and easy, you know.
Yeah.
When you're from the grounds, you know.
Correct.
You understand?
Correct.
Always with culture and whatever. So and I understand the pain of, you know, the other artists in different genre, you know. Because I know it ain't easy to come through the soca door.
From the ghetto.
From the ghetto.
Straight from the ghetto.
Yeah. That's a big plus. So when you tell me earlier on, with youngsters getting inspired, I heard men who tell me they was inspired by me.
Yeah, no lie.
I literally heard in real life, bless this brother's soul, because only once I ever get to really talk with him. Some people might say you're looking for cap and whatever, but he wasn't there. I just lying all in one time. You understand? K-Lion.
Right.
I met K-Lion in Nyla show. Somewhere she hold it, boy. She did hold it at a different spot or something.
Yeah.
And I was hiding behind the tent for everybody and thing, you know, Lone Ranger. And K-Lion step out and come in the back. He see me down in the back of the tent and he come to me and he say, hey, watch now, brother, good night. Him, you still night? Him, yeah, boy, brother, boy. Him, I K-Lion, boy, but you know you real bad. You know you real this and you real that. And the man started to go off. No exaggeration. The man started to go off. I was more surprised to myself because I know him as well, you know.
Right.
I just didn't tell him that.
When he bust already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This when he out there.
Right.
You understand? I knew him, but just, you know, we mingling up every way. You know? But at the same time, he come to me and watch him respectfully. I rate him for that.
Yeah.
For the fact that, okay, I sing in soca or whatever I representing culture. He's not one of them men who come and try to play down the culture because he doing this. I could do what you doing too, bro. Yes, you know, you have to humble yourself and respect your culture too.
Of course, always.
You understand? That what K-Lion did. He didn't come to me and he say, but you inspire, man.
Because I tell you that, it's true. And I was say, so people wouldn't look at it that way, but we in the art form, we know that Turner was the man who kind of bust the gate first and inspire a generation of not soca artists, a generation of the ground men.
Yeah, real ground people was inspired.
Singing the ghetto music. Yeah, Turner. But we have more to talk about, bro, but let me just take a break and we'll come back. Boom. Yeah, man, back again. So as I say, Turner, I rate you as the first. Some people might disagree, middle business, but you was like the first in a long time that get a break with She Bad. Take me through that process, because I mean, you come from the ghetto. You've been through so many hard times. I sure you didn't even talk about 2% of the things you probably was going through as a youth man coming up prior getting She Bad and all them other songs that they get, right? But when you do the video, I went up on the internet, I went viral. You realize that everybody was, because I know you from before that, Soca Star.
Yeah.
I see in the auditions,
Yeah.
you understand, trying to gain. I didn't even gain.
Nah,
You understand? So that was another wall.
Yeah,
You
it
know
had
that,
real shows
you know?
we enter
And
and
then
we didn't get.
failure.
Yeah.
When you get the shebad, before you record it, I mean everything happened so fast, because it was a viral video, and then I think it was like what, a few days later or something.
Few months, a month or
Yeah, a few
something.
weeks later,
Yeah.
the song released now. So it happened very fast. But when you realize that your video went viral, how you feel?
When the video went viral, it was something awesome to me, but at the same time, I had to humble myself, you know, and taking everything now,
Right.
you know, from a different point of view while it happening. It's a glorious scene.
What was the point of view you was watching it from?
In the sense, when it comes to hardship, look how much people today go and love you now, boy.
So you felt like,
And I also felt like what said before
right,
come a reality through prayers and affirmations.
right. So you know it would have happened someday.
Yeah.
And today is the day, basically.
Because God worked through everybody.
Yeah.
If He were you to be the king of
And as
some
you
other
say,
country.
And as I say, you ever felt like, I know if this is what you were trying to explain, were you feeling also that, because you've been bad, you've been having talent, you've been around the place with your speaker and you're singing and whatever, and then all of a sudden, everybody hop on the wagon and rating you in this big way. Everybody love you now, as you say. You ever felt for a second like, what's so different about now? You know, all the time I've been singing, I've been doing this thing, nothing ain't changed, but all of a sudden now, everybody rating me. That was ever a thought in your head?
No, well, it was a thought at some time, but you don't know, you have to keep focused.
Right.
You don't know it's going to happen. They might know
You know it's going to happen.
But they know it's going to happen. So you done prepared in the sense to know what's going to come with it because you done watch up on artists before. You done do your research on how people let's deal with artists and fame and etc. You know?
Right, right.
So it wasn't like something to harm me in a kind of egoistic way or
Right.
egoistic attitude about myself. I had to be better than you know.
Right.
I never really had that kind of energy now, boy. It's not that I watch myself as less or anything, but just I more believe I'm equal as every man, even if I have a
accept it
diamond.
with a humble heart, basically.
Even if I have a bigger house than a man,
Right.
I'm still equal as that man
Of course.
because I just have a house. But I do breed. I do everything equally as every man and woman probably had to do daily.
Right.
In the sense that, you know, live now. Doing,
Life goes on, basically.
yeah, so can't really, you know, I never take it that personal. I
Right,
just
right.
enjoy the moment though.
Right.
You know, the fact that God answered me.
Right.
Yeah, that was my moment. Just acknowledge and be grateful to the Almighty that He sent people in my direction
Right.
to help me. So big up to all those people who help me too. We are ever grateful to them, you know, because they also teach us things, you know. So at that time, I was working with 9 Mine and them now.
Right.
So we hold no grudges or whatever with nobody. You know, we just on business, and at the end of the day, we do what we have to do to survive. But big respect to them brothers who put we
All
on
the
the same
time.
way.
Yeah. So you get the hits, you get the sheep bad, you get the way you want. what was the feeling at that time now? As in now you had the songs, you're on the radios, you're getting bookings. You know, what was that feeling like?
No, that was exceptional because I mean, you need to win it too at the same time, survival at the same time. You know, we come from nothing, you know. So it was real epic experiences, seeing different places around the world.
Because that was your first time jumping on a plane.
Yeah, so
you know?
it's like a dream, you know, a dream come a reality. And that will make it more epic now, boy.
Yeah.
You need to be saying something and you become it. You need to be saying, I want to tell you, brothers, I go in and do that.
Yeah.
And you become it.
And you become that. And everybody
Even if it are doctors who wanted to say, that singing wouldn't work. And all of that and that and. But you have to have a strong mental and a strong belief in thyself too. So I still never really bargain for what people say all the time. You know? Because I can handle pressure. All how. That way they may understand.
So how that feeling feel as in the sense of, because you're a spiritual man, you know, and you pray for it.
Yeah.
So imagine, and busting as an artist is nothing small in it.
No.
I know like praying for $100 or even praying for a car, praying for a house. To me, praying to bust as an artist in this industry in Trinidad and Tobago is like winning the lotto, brother. Praying for it and getting it is like winning the lotto, brother. Right? In a sense. How that feel as a God-fearing man? You know, because you pray for that and you see this thing. You see only youth around your whole circle. You's the man who get a blessing.
I must be overwhelmed.
You ever shed tears and that kind of vibes? You ever cry because you get that break?
Yeah, but
at any time?
Yeah, well, I don't believe I did cry. I didn't cry.
You never was emotional to that point?
No, I was emotional back then. I cry to God.
You cry before you get through?
Yeah, I cry before. In the sense when I was praying to the Almighty, I had to be on the streets at the time. And while I was in the savannah opposite the hospital, I could remember clear. I sat on the bench in the memorial park, and all I like 11, 12, 1 so, I was praying to the Almighty and asking Him to change everything. In the sense, make my dream come a reality, Lord. Make all the doubters who doubt me, who disbelieve, who feel like they could have discouraged me, who give up on me, let them see I am great as well. And the Father answered me. The Father, because that day I was crying while I was really praying now, but you know, because when you're praying, you have to pray really genuinely.
Yeah, of course. Straight from the heart.
Boy, so, you know, so I believe I wasn't crying in the sense like I didn't want to cry now because
you were just thankful.
Yeah, in the sense it's here now. What are we gonna do with it?
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
I was more focused on the road ahead.
Yeah.
But I was always thankful.
Yeah, my brother, boy. That was a touching story.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even know you went through that homeless vibes and all that kind of thing now.
Yeah, Turner is a journey and place too. You know,
you can't even talk about everything.
Nah, journey too, journey, and I have to be grateful for why journey too, you know, because at the end of the day, it also inspires people and myself to keep pushing, because the greatest thing in life for me is people. People that teach you everything.
Right.
The living is great, you know, but they don't understand that.
Right.
The living is a great thing to have people. I'm a people person too. My mother is a people person. You know? Down to my father. Them love them kind of thing and love people. You know, back then different, you know, thing is now, but I still have that energy. I love people. I wouldn't I tell you, I had too much ego on showing off on people. If I see people that fancy me, I normal. People might even know it's me there. Because be so normal with it, because I'm not really on all of that. I'm glad them know it's me there. I'm all happy because I'm not really on all of that. I just about the message in the music.
Right.
You dig? What I have to offer that when it go out there, it do magic, you know, to the soul, to the minds, you know? So my thing is more about message.
Yeah, man. So, as I say, you get the hit songs, you're doing your thing, you're traveling the world, Turner is a household name, you're going through the vibes. You're going up like this. And then, for some strange reason, we feel like the whole trajectory kind of slowed down a little bit, if that is the word I want to use. What was the reason for that? Life, you take a break from pushing yourself a certain way? Was it management problems? What you would say kind of slowed down the energy a little bit?
I believe it a little setbacks because, you know, we're new to the game at that time there.
Right.
And then I believe a lot of people was done how we naming all kind of hot waters. So we was a little defensive without management, out things are.
What you mean you're defensive to who?
To the fact that, you know, you come from Trinidad and Tobago, you're born here. You're representing here too now. And as a contributor, you believe that if you're representing your country, we ain't saying that next year if you come, you ain't come too hard. But you still come, you represent, you still contribute. You ain't even have to get the most play, but you got to get play. Because I don't want you to embed in the people's head, in the mental of Trinbagonians, that we love you today and tomorrow we love you. You have to learn to teach people to love all the time. Because love is the way right now. It's really all that love now. In the sense that with the promoting or with the projecting on ways are kind of in between, it with hatred. It only leans on hatred. Because it's really like you have to make sure you love your people, yo. Especially because your people is a representation of you. It's like your child is use your representation of your child is a representation of you. It goes both with everything. So if I go out in Trinidad, in another country, they will literally say, coming all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Turner. They didn't put Turner first. Put country first, respectfully.
Correct.
You understand? So my scene was more about that. You know.
And you say you was defensive.
Yeah.
As in you say speak out.
Yeah, I defend the fact that what I acknowledge while I'm in the industry, that, you know, it ain't really adding up now. It ain't adding up sensible where we all could eat our food and live good. And we are more artists on the stage for real people to love. You know, it's about love. If you love all of we could make more. Me and I no hatred to nobody or grudges. I don't have that. I more might dislike something you do. Because reason why I say dislike, if you all don't know, dislike leave room for reasoning. Some people have to learn to understand the words and things. When I dislike you, it's because I can still have a reason with you. When I hate you, you don't see how down here is when you hate somebody. You want to talk. It's one side bad energy now. So, you know, I dislike what people was...
They dislike certain things
certain things, you know, were going on.
I think that defensive behavior slow down progress.
Yeah, remember everybody wouldn't like as well, what you might say at the time. But I didn't say that for you to really dig in as way you like. I say that to open your mind because it's an opinion. To open your mind to see something different, a different perspective. It's not for you to get personal. It's for you to dig in and say, okay, I didn't like how you must call this person name here. But you see what you stated here, boy? I believe they know what I stated. Because I stated clearly we were unity in the scene. We were more We want more Marshalls, we want more Bungees, legends, you know. These men, I look up to Bungie and them a long time.
Of course.
I support Bungie, Soca Moniac.
Of course.
Marshall, I support the
Of
Marshall
course.
hard. You know.
Of course.
Right? Till this day, we love the music.
Of
I be
course.
singing the music.
Yeah.
You understand? So, we want more of that. Remember, we grew up on these people, you know. We look up to these people real hardcore. My deceased brethren, Philip Joseph, is a lover of soca, bro. We love soca too. I used to stay up late in the night in the home just to see soca Monarch. When it didn't have a TV, tell them they just sell TV. Just to hear smoke, fire brigade, smoke, fire brigade. And they want it out like all the,
I think that those same artists that you're calling them Marshall, Bungie, all of them, I think that they don't understand how much, and this is no disrespect to them, how much they inspire our generation.
Yeah,
they
there's
don't
big
understand.
inspiration, man.
They don't understand.
There's big
and
inspiration.
I feel like if they had a clue on how much they inspired us, they would come down a little more, because they would realize that dog is all you we looking up to, you know.
Yeah, it's really.
All the we looking up to.
We look up to them.
I mean,
no
we look up the kitchen and them too, you know.
Of course.
But we grew up in them times.
Yeah,
we grew up in the time of Marshall, Bungie, Destra, as you say, Blazer, Dan, KMC.
Come on, yeah, of course.
Come on, they, you know. So
this is the song where Philip saying, "Turner, we had to be soca artists and thing." He's the man who he was more glued in to soca, while I was glued into all kind of music too. You know that? But he's the man, is the soca man.
Yeah.
So when we glued in, we supportive too.
Yeah.
You know now, because these are inspirational people we talking about, you know, respectfully, you have to give them the flowers same way. But at the same time, we have to just be honest with them and let them know if we having a little hurt.
Right.
Because we're human beings too now, boy.
No lie, dog. No
you
lie,
know,
dog.
I wouldn't disrespect them, man.
Correct, yeah.
But, you know, I wouldn't want a man to take me as or belittle me now, boy, because of whatever status he might have now.
Right.
I'm more equal with you.
Right.
I go want to show you the same love, same respect, you know, because we ain't the same, but we living and representing the same country, the same beautiful island. Right? So, you know, it's no animosity to these people.
You ever regret speaking out in a certain manner?
Nah, never. We don't have regrets. We have lessons. Regrets.
What you learn from speaking out? If you learn anything.
How I deal with it. How I go about it. Next time I might not have to go about it in that way. Maybe I had to get a little direction of what to say and what not to say. Because remember at that time, I didn't have a manager with me. You know?
Yeah. So
it's turning against the world. Like Tupac against the world. Yeah. So at that time,
Killer gone on our live, right? And I want to hear your perspective on this. Killer gone on our live some time back and he say, people tell him, Killer, you know, you have to stop burning out the mafia and thing, boy, they go fight you more and whatever. And he say, for what? To be like Turner? He say that. He say, Turner and them get fight, but they don't talk out as much. Like what he say, right? He say, if he stop talk, he could end up like you, as in a man who probably get a small, we don't call it fight, right? Wherever it is, right? Career kind of slow down to a certain degree. But he's trying to say, if Turner talk like how he used to talk, maybe, you know now, boy, things might have be different. What do you think about that?
I don't really have nothing to think about that.
Because here why I'm saying that.
I don't really have
Killer
to
perspective,
think about that.
right? Killer perspective is if he talk, that's the right thing to do. Your perspective is we don't have to talk about that now.
No, because I already talk about them.
That's what you trying to say, like that's the better way now.
No, well, yeah, we all have different roads to travel, roads to tread. You know, like Jimmy Cliff say. My road long just as much as Killer road. He's a black man too. But I happy for Killer though. Right now, really and truly, I happy for Killer.
What you think about...
Regardless what Killer say,
Yeah.
I don't really have time to watch back at that because I hear our life. And I know I have my obstacles, but I am blessed. I'm very talented.
Of course.
I'm not out there on hype or all of that. I am who I am. I stand for goodness. I stand for equality.
Right.
I stand for humanity.
Right.
You know, so as a man more focused on, I know I had the talent. At the end of the day, it had different gates opening right now. I wouldn't really study heavily on what Killer say. Killer just says so much. You know? But at the end of the day, I have my own journey to deal with. The next man dealing with you, and it might work for he.
Right.
Because that he character,
Right.
that he personality,
Right.
that work for he. Well done.
Correct.
But I have a different
You have
scene.
a different path.
My songs and things different too. You know, so I wouldn't try to shut down going at Bacchanal no more. Or going at lacquery or confusion all the time. I'll let the Almighty deal with anything.
That your mindset going forward, basically.
Yeah, because remember we went through some painful scene because of them same kind of scene. As in you say talk upon. But when you're talking out of anger, you see a lot of things. Where you might you might feel like you didn't meant to say that at the time, but it came over because out of anger.
Right.
Because I know I watch Hulk in the Adventures, and when Hulk is angry, everything is out there.
Yeah.
Right? So it was like Dana boy. And done with no management and thing around, nobody to guide you as well.
Yeah.
You know, so my part is my part. And I know I'm going to become way bigger than a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean...
A lot of people studying to pre us instead of help us.
Right.
I'm not here to pre nobody.
And when they say us, who's us?
Trinbagonians, youths, youngsters, everybody who cut the neighbor's string in one of them hospital long, us. They're supposed to help us. Because if we ain't killing or shooting, what is really the problem?
And who's they?
We people,
No,
governments,
right.
all of we people, governments, all who is elders, all who are all the scene going on. They need to help us. They can't watch us and always point a finger alone. That going on for years. That work. You feel that working, KG?
No, well, I mean, clearly it's not working.
Right. So that's saying, all of us is the problem too, you know. Because while we here, and might talk things, talk is all good.
Right.
But action is way better.
Definitely.
You understand? So I could talk all of this. It means nothing. Right?
So how we going to make
But
it
if
better?
I put it into action, we could put it in together.
How?
We all have to unify and come to oneness.
Yeah. And when you say we,
Us, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, all who live in here, you don't know who is we.
but how everybody, what is the cause?
What is the cause?
What we coming together for? For soca music?
Not soca music alone. For culture and everything we youths doing. What youths want to partake, you shouldn't tell them don't. You have to welcome them.
Don't fight the youths.
Nah, don't fight
slow
with
them down.
anything with talent, you don't fight them thing. If my child wanna go in this, we teach them the whole scene. We teach them what is the word, entertainment. We let them know, okay, you're singing dancehall, brother, let me tell you something. Don't call nobody naming this, don't call nobody naming that. Entertain we with your lyrics. We want to hear how lyrical you is. How, you know, we could take that. I don't mind that. You could tell me, the Luga bend like this, but you call nobody name and you rap nobody, dog. Why listen to you?
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something with music and life. Music is life, life is music. Because music come out of the reality of life. Right? So, dancehall is a reality thing they're singing too.
Of course.
Some that's just be too explicit. We don't need all of that. We need you to do it like popcorn, fellas.
Right.
We need you to do it global. You could cuss, you know. Popcorn don't cost 100 times to have a big tune.
Yeah.
Use it as an example. You might be your favorite neither. But just learn from the best.
Right.
Realize what the best do to be so big. If they're cussing a song right now, that line real hard, you know.
Of course.
You understand? But it's with a point. But they're doing it in the way where they could market themselves globally now, boy. So corporate could really call them too. Because the man is speaking about gun whole week. He's speaking about people in the ghetto. He's speaking about people who suffering right down the road. He's speaking about reality too. So I could connect with you on a different level now, boy.
Right. But as you say that, right? It just spark a thought in my head.
And it's an artist like that who came here too.
Yeah.
Do get that?
But you know, spark a thought in my head. You's a man from the ghetto. And you in an industry that very corporate, you know, very clean cut.
Yeah.
And kind of run by the 1%, basically, you know, when it comes to events, the producers, you know, it's a different type of industry. You ever felt misunderstood or judged in an industry like that? People knowing that you're from the ghetto, you come from a certain background, that kind of vibes?
Yeah, well, you know, that is part of life too, you know, where we come from, we must realize that is different class of people here around.
Right.
You must observe and realize, well, some of them when they talk to you, we must catch on that. Oh, them feel like, oh, them this, You know now? So you must catch on, because this is the society built on, you know. I came here the other day. I didn't came here with all these people. Them is the foundation I here. If, you know, so in other words, I came and met what going on.
Right.
You know, and that is not for me to take no blame. I don't believe nobody here who come there the other day should be taking blame for foundational things or should have be set up right.
Right.
You know now? Because if you're building your house, it has to build on a foundation. If the foundation ain't good, me and you off this train falling down under the house.
Right.
So we don't want that. You know, we can rebuild that foundation. We got to mash it down and rebuild it. So be it.
Right.
At least we will have a standing nation, like a good standing house.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah. So moving forward, let me go into what's going on with Turner right now. You're still pushing the thing. No matter what, you're still pushing the thing.
Yeah.
What does keep you motivated, brother, to keep fighting that fight in this matrix?
Well, I'm a firm believer that it have a God. I'm firmly believing that, you know, God is everywhere, in my belief. I went to church too. But I'm not really a man to agree with everything. I had to read more so I could add up and say, yeah, well, you make it sense. But I want to agree just how if it didn't make too much sense. You know, because at the end of the day, I do have a God, and you could see it every day. You could see the birds. I can't fly, so a bird flying. That's amazing. I see ants tinier than us, and like it's more them. It's like there are more in their little society, in their little colony. You know, they have more than us. Epic scenes might look simple,
Of course.
but epic scenes. Seeing, you know, just seeing, going away and seeing how certain trees we might have real flowers here every day.
Right.
In another place, the tree dry because of coldness.
Yeah.
It got to be an amazing scene.
Nature
That
coexisting.
God is here. Plus, to make it epic, it have animals who big. It had cat was small, cat was big. It had dog was small, dog was big. It had all kind of dog, all kind of cat.
Yeah.
It had all kind of lizards. You won't believe the world so amazing. All kind of fruits, all kind of trees. It even have a tree to burn one.
Yeah.
You understand?
Waterfalls.
It have waterfalls.
Streams, oceans.
Come on, rivers.
Clouds.
Niles.
Water falling from the sky.
Come on, it have different fish. It have, come on, man.
It have everything.
It have everything.
Everything
different
we
kind
need.
of women you seen in the world.
Yeah. Everything
you know,
we need is
everything you need is right here. So, it even had the intelligence of human being.
Yeah.
Inventing cars, engines. Yo, why there is not God?
Of course it is.
So as a firm believer of God, I know God has me. Just as He has everybody, but it's for you to trust in God in a place where ruggy, God doesn't set you up for it. You see, your mental is an important thing on your body. You know, they like to tell you, your heart dirty.
Yeah.
Nah, your heart ain't really dirty. Might be dirty maybe because what we doing with your body or something.
Right.
But your mental is very dirty. Because when you sit down and you hear people talk and what the kind of thing they go do, you must tell who's who. By the mental.
Right.
You understand? So, mental health is a real scene and I chat through that.
What is your mental health right now?
I could say it's okay. I ain't there on no kind of headache scene to say that, you know, I want to be frustrated all the way. Because even when I'm frustrated or flustered, I make myself smile by making others smile.
Right.
You know now? So I just want to be happy too. Regardless if the day was not a good day, I would laugh still. The day can't end without turning that kind of laughter.
So through all your turmoil and all your hard days and hard nights, you still try to keep that
Yeah.
positive energy.
Yeah.
There's not a man to keep your head down for too long.
Nah, not too long. I might cry about it on a personal note if I had a time I cry out and, you know?
Yeah.
But once I get back up on my knee and I'm moving, it's 300 Spartan going.
Yeah.
We're going strong.
Yeah.
Because Jah make we strong too now, boy. So
Yeah.
we can't give up. Youths don't give up. Never give up. I can't give up. I don't always give up.
Yeah.
You know now?
No, yes, a man. Just listening to you too, now, man. Yes, a man. I know you're strong. Because there are a lot of things I personally know you went through. You know, I know you had the death of your daughter and things like that. You know, and I remember, I think I saw you in the band room. That was on 868, ain't?
Yeah.
Yeah, you was in the band room.
Yeah.
I remember we lying and you're outside laughing and you're smiling. I think it was like a day after or something. I heard the news now. And I was like, wait, but you know, I now see Turner real happy and laughing and smiling and now he had to go through this now. And I think about it like, wait, but you know, I hope the brother holding strong and you know how you went through that battle though, because that is probably the darkest time in your life. I'm sure.
Yeah, that moment there was no nice moment. You know, but it will never be a nice moment because it was my first time having a child.
Right.
And I had a beautiful baby girl. You know, and I believe it was one of the best moments in my life. Besides second to lazy music coming out and prevailing in that, but
Like another
nothing
dream.
wasn't better than having a child. As a man, it shines something on you. It even gives you encouragement.
Right.
Me know what other people get out of it, but
It's
this is
supposed
how
to.
I felt.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
I felt like, Turner is a top dog now.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Yeah.
You know now, so I got drive. You know, I got extra drive. I believe that, you know, for certain things, God didn't know I'm with certain people. So I believe God is working His own manner, even when I didn't love it. I experienced holding my child in my hand, lifeless. So I nothing I want to wish on nobody.
You don't lie.
And I nothing I will never want to experience again.
Yeah. For sure.
Because baby girl was sweet.
Yeah.
Zuri,
How old she was?
she was just 8 months to be honest with you, but within them 8 months,
Of course.
it's glorious.
That will be real. At the best times, right?
Yeah, she was dancing,
Yeah.
she was beating it. Zuri's a soulful child. She had my blood and she so you done.
Yeah.
And she when I come by the door, she know who daddy is one time. One time.
Yeah.
Dancing. But
Yeah.
God working away and we had to
Yeah, man.
that was sing the song thank him because Jah does see everything, man. And everything we could talk about I see.
Of course.
But Jah knows best.
Yeah.
And she in a better place than here right now.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, blessings to my daughter. I love my daughter. I always love my daughter. And I will have more children. Just, looking to build with life. We ain't looking to build no wife right now. Build with life. We love the ladies. We love the ladies. There's no doubt about that. But, we had to build with life.
Yeah. So, as I say, I know you're working on your new music, bro, God. What are some of these songs that you release this year?
Well, I released at least 6 tunes. But I'm promoting at least 3 right now. So, the 3 I'm promoting is Everybody, which is a power.
Right.
Rum and Soca, and Butter.
Right.
The others we have is Lotto, Vacation. And I have another song there with KMC as well.
At KMC?
Yeah, big up KMC.
Yeah, big up KMC.
Right? But these songs where I release here is real nice songs. I consider them hits.
Right.
Because that is what it is.
Right.
And it's songs where I penned. A lot of people like say, Turner is freestyle, Turner is this. Turner is also pen. You don't know Turner that much. But I'll let you know, we just pen too. Because ever since we came out, we used to be penning too.
Right.
I just gifted enough. With the gift of freestyle too.
Yeah.
You had to use all your tools. So I see nothing wrong with that. But all these songs here come genuinely off a penning.
Right.
And for the sake of people who said in the past, we ain't penning with stuff.
Right. Yeah, the freestyling thing.
Yeah. So we changed that and we take heed what we say and we pen.
Right.
Because even my brother say, go back and pen. You know you can pen. Right? So no, I take that and I say I'll go forward with that. So these songs here came with, like Lotto for example, I was aiming more at both. The topic is Lotto, right? Well, the name of the song is Lotto. But the topic more talking about bad mind scene.
Right.
People who pray in here
Yeah.
with assumptions or
Yeah.
just making assumptions because they must see it going through getting up the ladder,
Right.
and they find you shouldn't be. Or they want to know something too.
Yeah.
So the bad-minded thing because of how the mental is so the song is about that and also about the lotto. If I could win the lotto, then I wouldn't have to be around bad mind. So I take the negatives what people are saying in the years gone by.
Right.
All who meet me and state
So you was hearing things about yourself?
Yeah, people meeting you.
Yeah,
Trinidadians, I ain't like, all they need, yeah. All they say, all they mind. But all you have a time to. By the end of the day, thank God I can deal with all you. Because I train myself.
Why you never think about being a calypsonian, man? You had the voice and everything to sing calypso, bro, God. Why you never say, no more, I'm going to dive in the calypso? Why?
Nah, calypso is not what it used to be. Calypso, how I watch Calypso, other people might watch Calypso just for the pecan alone. But it's a kind of political
No,
man. And
proper
the
look
same.
at Squeezy, Calypso, the
Nah,
Justice.
Justice is with it. Justice is not why it's a song I
No,
love.
but I
but
just
it's
find
not.
you had the voice for that.
No, but you have to hear him out.
Yeah.
I'm saying Justice is a great song.
It is, yes.
Right? But I am talking about Calypso, who was defending the people.
You had to commit it.
No, but in this time,
Yeah.
and in time way ahead, we went some years just there,
Uh-huh.
it's hard for Calypsonians who want to really talk on real topics. That's facts if you're looking up on Isaac Man sing Calypso.
So what you trying to say? Like what?
Like, okay.
That damn Calypsos don't get the crown no more. That kind of vibes. It's more the pecan thing that's when.
Yeah, more. And we ain't saying those things about culture, don't take me wrong.
Yeah.
Because sing about all of that.
Right.
But Calypso used to be a main force.
Political thing and them kind
to
of.
help we call out all who ripping we off with the money.
Right.
You understand? All the
Well,
thieving
you had
out
to
of the
bring
check.
that.
No,
You had to bring
we
that.
had to bring that. The reason why
You.
I don't mind bringing that, but you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's not room for that presently.
You had to
because-
bring the room. Brother.
We don't mind. I don't mind. I
Hey,
don't bring no room.
you
just
sing
so.
for the love of
Them top
Calypso.
dogs, them top
You
dogs
sing
in the
that.
Calypso world had to.
That
And not only them, I can't blame them.
Yeah.
I can't really blame them because I watch up on Calypso competition many times. Right?
You watch it or you was
Watch.
Right,
Watch
yeah.
the whole show.
Yeah.
As a man, I watch the shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a time where it used to be very interesting, way before I even come to.
Right.
I watch back on all the archives.
Right.
And you see how interesting it was that a man have a big song still, but it's real. And everybody was agreeable with that song.
Right.
And it wasn't too personal. Nowadays we get, since media come out, everybody will be getting personal now, boy. Like, like, you know, men get a little more feminine or something. Everybody just emotional instead of trying to cipher out what really,
now.
you know, they just get too sensitive now. Back then, people wasn't even too that much sensitive. It was realistic.
Or what about if it was people were sensitive, you know, but men them days didn't give a fuck?
Nah.
Because there's in our social media, I
Nah,
sure
it
people.
didn't have social media.
I sure people
That's
used to be
because
like, what are you singing?
it didn't have, you see where I just said it? It
Yeah,
didn't have
the
that.
social media,
And
that's why,
people
no?
was more how to put it, but there was more brave.
Right.
There was more educated about the country
Right.
than the new generation will come down ahead.
Right. That
You
is
know,
a
so
good
the-
point. No, but that is a good point because
Yeah.
when you're ignorant to certain things,
Yeah.
you go just be like, what are you singing? But
Yeah.
if you really understand what you're singing,
You
you will catch
understand?
it.
You know, so
Yeah, I understand what you're
the
saying.
takeaway
Yeah.
Calypso was like we free speech.
The voice of the people.
The voice of the people.
Yeah.
If,
now the people have no
if
voice.
PNM doing wrong,
Yeah.
you talk about PNM.
Yeah.
PNM have to cool down themselves,
take
sit
their
down in the
time.
corner, take all
No,
the time.
no PNM might lock you down.
They're telling
if you sing a tune
you
about
can't
them.
sing about UNC, you
Yeah,
can't sing about nobody and tell them, hey, all you're doing wrong here. Because you lose points. Because the
That's
non
true,
is a
but
different
true.
time we
A
live in.
different time,
So
yeah.
the answer in it, the reason why I enter Calypso so because I see the transition just like how you analyze certain things. We analyze what we coming of Calypso.
Yeah.
The joy of Calypso is also pecan and all them things, you know.
When you did sing for the love of Calypso,
Yeah.
you wasn't in the
No, I
You didn't
was
join?
a featured guest on the show,
right.
but I didn't enter.
Yeah.
I didn't want to ruffle
I
in
feel you have
feathers
it,
with
boy. I feel you have
everybody.
it. Even if you ain't sing political music, I feel like
Yeah.
you have a voice for Calypso, boy.
No doubt about that.
Yeah,
I
sure
love my
about that.
Calypso and you're
Yeah.
sure you're quite
You could
right.
sing a bad
Quite
Calypso.
I will still do a Calypso.
Yeah, I feel you should, man.
You know, but what I stated,
Remember, we the new
I
generation
just
too,
can't
eh?
do no political Calypso.
Nah, yeah, you have to do that. You have to do that.
You
Do some
understand?
nice, do some nice.
Yeah, I ain't disagreeing to not do Calypso.
Yeah.
But I telling the
Yeah,
people.
because you
who-
sing for the love of Calypso.
Oh, nobody. You hear what I
So
tell
you
them?
have to be in the Calypso.
I don't mind being in the Calypso.
Yeah.
But just the take away the
Yeah, I
real
feel you, I feel
essence
you.
of the Calypso
No
too.
lie. They take away the real essence of everything.
Yeah, so real thing lost.
Life missing is essence.
It are less parties. Now parties is just go in and look good.
Yeah.
Thing at the fat.
Yeah, like
and
watching
you got
some
Vinci and Grenada.
Dog,
You
I
wanna
watching
know how
some
these people
performances.
selling old shoe like we done in the days?
So now I watching a performance, Bungie post a video singing Carry It, which supposed to be one of the biggest songs right now.
Yeah.
And only a little small piece of the crowd really jumping.
Yeah,
Back in the
long
days,
time, boy.
if you want the biggest song, it's the whole stadium.
You see Super Blue on stage and everybody up on the
Rock.
stage?
No, but the last time I see that ruction though, is when Super Blue sing Fantastic Friday
Yeah.
for the Soca Monarch final. Brother, the stadium shaking. The ground was
You
like
see
a
the camera
earthquake.
moving
Yes,
on the TV,
boy.
all kind of hear me?
So I was in the
Ah,
crowd.
boy.
I nearly get trampled by. I said,
Eh,
and after
that
that, I
year-
never see that again.
That year was epic.
I never see that again.
You're quite right.
It's like the
I
art
remember that year
come
just
out
here.
of the thing after that. Though.
What? That was real epic, boy. That was epic.
What?
Yeah,
The history, boy.
That history,
No, the man
right
can't even sing the tune properly, you know, he mumbling. But
you
it's
see the man on the stage, you seeing powder.
powder, smoke in the
like
place.
people
You
prepare
can't
to
even
come out and so come on up,
Yeah, I had all powder down, but I come cleaner. All of a sudden,
enjoy that
and
soca monarch,
he
you know.
performed last, I think.
Yeah, he performing that
so
kind
it's
of
powder, men get powder down, and the show done now, boy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
epic. That was epic.
Yeah, yeah,
Big
yeah,
up
yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
the
Yeah, man,
legendary.
yeah, man, yeah, man.
Super Blue, a great one. He gave me great advice.
Yeah.
And he's very funny for those.
Yeah. Big up Blue, boy.
Yeah,
By
big
Blue's
up.
a real one,
Yeah,
grounds
real
man,
one,
innit?
real
Big
one.
legend and still a grounds man today,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Yeah, big up Blue, boy. So before we go, Tuna, anything you want to tell the people, you know, anything you want to leave with before we go?
Well, first I would love to tell everybody where to find me. But before I tell you that, I'm gonna just tell you one thing. Once you're alive, anything is possible. Stay out of people's way, and you will find your way.
I like that one.
You understand? So, with that said, you could go and follow Turner on IG, which is Instagram, at Turner Officially. You could follow me on YouTube channel, Turner Officially, or Turner Vivo. And you could also find me on Facebook as Turner Officially as well. Right, so make sure to go on my phone, boy. The next time I interview like this again, like, brother, don't worry, we gonna learn that number. We have to learn that number.
Who's that, management number?
Yeah, management number.
What's the number?
Give me the number.
The man,
Yeah.
the man forget management number.
Don't worry, people, we'll learn the number. Alright. Yeah, so the number to call everybody because we are new management.
Yeah.
And let me say this one time. Management is doing a great job. For all they don't know, I now recently meet the managers here and they are serious about Turner. And I give them that. They're showing it and they're doing it. And we all working as a team.
Yeah. Now I like that for you.
So
brother.
all the other people working on team and want to see me reach somewhere in life, God bless you and big yourself. Right? So make sure to call. Oh my
Yeah, the man
God.
lock the phone now.
Yeah, I just wanted to send some blessings, you know. Yeah. They will talk about this interview. Yeah. So the number is 794 4665 if you want to get Turner for any bookings, the plates, etc. Anything to deal with Turner, just call 794 4665. Yeah,
That
man.
is it.
You understand?
Son, big up yourself in a bro, God.
Of course, my brother.
Yeah.
Blessings
It was
and
a
love to
beautiful
you.
One.
Yes, man.
Yeah, keep
Thanks
pushing
for
the
having
thing,
me.
brother. Keep being an inspiration to the youths and them. And never give up, bro. God.
Never.
We is the new generation.
Of course.
All that soca mafia talk and all them things that you just kicks it talk. We is the new mafia. Because we is the new. I tell you, don't laugh.
You know
we
what?
is
We
the new
I
mafia.
never mafia.
I tell you.
As a God-fearing man, I walk in my lane. And we go find a way. We go find a way. There's a way, man.
All right. And
Yeah.
that is it.
I lead the mafia. All who feel is the mafia.
It have no
I don't
mafia.
have time with that.
Right? It have no mafia.
Yeah, it have no mafia.
Right. It have God.
God is the boss.
Yeah, dang. And that is it, my brother.
Yeah,
Pick up yourself all the time. Boom. Yeah, that is it. That is it.